Quality Assured Films. Welcome back to Quality Assured Films. I'm Mike.
I'm John.
And today we're going to be talking about Rian Johnson's Knives Out.
Harlan started out with a Rusty Smith Corona and built himself into one of the best-selling mystery writers of all time.
30 languages, over 80 million copies sold. You guys fans?
I mean, I don't do much fiction reading myself.
Big fan. I'm a big fan.
This is one of those movies where there's a huge ensemble cast, but the mistake it does not make in other movies like that is it's not fucking boring. Like so many of those movies, they just show you the names, boom, 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 and you're like, oh, it has all those people, and then it ends up just being like mediocre or boring. But this is not.
Because they market it that way because the movie has nothing else going on for it.
Yeah.
Who is that guy?
Mr. Blanc is a private investigator of great renown.
I read a tweet about a New Yorker article about you. You're famous.
They pointedly make this joke in the movie itself, but this is the modern day Clue.
Oh, yeah.
Murder mystery. If not for another movie, which we shall discuss, this would have been my movie of the year.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, this is coming in at a solid second place for me.
The night of his demise, the family had gathered to celebrate your father's 85th birthday. And your son, Ransom, did he attend as well?
Yes, but he left early.
I think Linda was upset.
Walt would get a little Irish courage in him. He'd get into it with Harlan.
What? Richard said what?
It was really satisfying watching Rian Johnson go back to his detective story roots, like he did in Brick.
Oh, yeah. Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Oh, my God. I forgot about that movie.
He really knows what makes that type of story sing.
Whenever I would tell people that I was working on a whodunit, you could just see that warm glow in their eyes. It's a genre that has a lot of affection for it, I think. And you can tell why. It's such a fun genre.
One thing I liked about the film was that even though, you know, like you said, it's like a clue, you're trying to figure out who done it, they still kind of tell you pretty early on in the film, but there's still more to it. And I was like, wait, we know now? Like, where's this going to go for the next hour and a half? And they figured out where to go.
Yeah, I think that was really impressive that he was able to not only make a movie that fits so well into the genre, but add something to it.
Yeah.
And say, I'm going to just straight up show you the answer before the halfway point. And then you're going to see what happens from there.
Right. And
it was just as exhilarating as waiting until the end.
Are you baiting me, detective?
Attempting to be thorough so we can figure out the manner of death.
You mean if someone killed him? You think one of us, one of his family,
Walt.
killed him?
Mr. Blanc, I just buried my father who committed suicide. Why are you here?
I suspect foul play.
Something I appreciate about this movie is that it's definitely going to reward multiple rewatches.
oh, yeah.
It pays off if you are paying attention to the details.
Right.
And I really appreciate that.
Because I had been chewing on the story for so long, I had a lot of the big elements in place. So, but at the same time, you delve into it and you start working out all the details, and especially with any whodunit, there's always kind of a labyrinth of following all these different characters and all the motives and the twists and turns and what do you know when. So even if you have the basic structure of it, there's a lot of math that you still have to do.
Daniel Craig was fantastic with his southern drawl. We had Sorry to Bother You's Lakeith Stanfield.
Yes, he got to take another swing at playing a detective after he was L in Death Note.
Death Note. He was great. Everybody was great in this film. I thought it was cool that Chris Evans is in this. I don't know if they're doing it because they know, as the audience, we know he's in this, but they make you wait to see him.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Eat shit. How's that? Eat shit. Eat shit. Eat shit.
Smug smile.
Definitely eat shit.
Anything more that I have to say about it would be a spoiler.
Right.
So you should just fucking watch it.
Yeah, this is one of those ones where it's tough to talk about without giving away anything, so just trust our word on it. Knives Out.
You know something. Spill it.
Oh my God.
Tell me what happened to my grandfather. I think you have something you want to tell me.
Quality approved.
This is Quality Assured Films.